and welcome to the Readers and Writers Club on Branama TV. I'm your host Rapela Mosala, and on today's show I'm interviewing award-winning author, visionary and motivational speaker Karabo Ngodi from Vanderbijlpark in South Africa. Karabo is an author of a book titled Whispers of Life, and he was honored with a Rising Star Award just a couple of months after the book was published. Born and bred at Vaal, 17-year-old Karabo, then Ngodi's firstborn child, is growing to be one of South Africa's finest. His first published book, Whispers of Life, has taken him places, including dining with former South African President, Mr. Thabo Mbeki. Karabo wrote the book when he was just 13 years old.
But Karabo Ngodi is an ordinary young boy, 17-year-old, who is a student at African Service School Sasolburg, who was also an athlete up until I became more passionate in IT.
He says writing Whispers of Life was a way in which he wanted to inspire and empower the youth.
Well, it was young people in my mind, and I wanted to tell them a message, on things that they go through in life. And so the book touches on all factors and perspectives of life. It goes from religion to a mother and, everything. How young people can discover their purpose and take over as the new leadership of our country and continent. So that was the motive for the book.
This book, Whispers of Life, it accommodates mostly teenagers. What kind of feedback have you received from the youth and just people in general?
Well, from the youth, I have received quite good feedback. A feedback that says that young people were challenged through reading the book to actually step up and lead change in the country. And a feedback from the youth that says that they should know who they are, they should have a sense of identity.
Even though there were potholes along the way of finding a publisher, that did not stop Karabo from his dream, he says.
It was very difficult because I was rejected by more than 20 publishers who said that it was impossible that a 13-year-old then could write a book, yet alone a non-fiction book that stated about the realities of life. But the reason and the motive of why I wrote the book is what sustained me to keep on fighting until the book became published.
Just months after the book was published, he received an award.
The Rising Star Award by the YB20 Youth Awards was humbling in a sense that it gave one hope that your efforts are recognized, but that a lot of work lies ahead. My favorite chapter in Whispers of Life is chapter 6, The Future. And the reason why I love that chapter is because it stands for everything that we as the young people should achieve. The challenges that we face today are not the same as those faced by the great African leaders, Kwame Nkrumah, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, and Albertina Sisulu. We must continue the legacy, but continue it in a way they never did, because we are the great generation. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great, and we can be that great generation and let our greatness blossom.
We spoke to his siblings, Khomozo and Kgaugelo, who say Karabo as a great older brother.
For me, he's like my kind of gatekeeper. He leads me to the right way, so he's always looking after me, making sure that I do the right stuff every time. He's very respectful and funny.
Let's go to a quick break. Welcome back. Karabo, who is in grade 11 at the Afrikaans Word School Sasolburg, will be publishing his second book later this year, although he's saying he doesn't know which book to publish out of the 5 that he has written.
Well, I want to become a commercial lawyer. That's what I want to become after I finish school.
Will you continue writing book or you'll just stand as a lawyer?
Well, me being a lawyer will be a career to sustain me, but my purpose is what will drive me. So I think I will keep on being a writer.
Who are your role models? Who do you look up to as Karabo Nkuti?
Well, I look up to, I have actually a long list of people who inspire me. But well, I would say the ones who outstand for me is Oliver Tambo, Mama Winnie, President Thabo Mbeki, Dr. Mamphela Ramphela, and Drumlanjeni, or I'd basically say all that crop of leadership. Well, my message to Africa and the rest of the world would be that there is hope. Our sense of identity and a sense of mission is what will give us victory as the youth. And therefore, I look forward and am hopeful of the day that the youth of Africa, South Africa and the world will rise up and give us the hope and victory that we look for.
We most certainly wish Karabo all the best. How many books have you read or written so far? Tell us your story and we might be knocking on your door next. On Instagram and Twitter, we are at Branama and on Facebook, we are at Branama Media. You can even send us an email on branamatv@gmail.com or rwcbranamatv@gmail.com. And also, remember to subscribe. That's a wrap from us. Thanks for watching. See you next time.